Have you ever felt like negativity was clouding every part of your life? Like no matter what you did, you couldn't shake off the weight of stress, fear, or toxic influences. It's a challenge many face, but here's the good news. There's a divine solution that's not just a wish, but a powerful prayer rooted in ancient wisdom. Psalm 76 holds the key to destroying negativity and attracting the peace that you truly deserve. This isn't a wishy-washy mantra. It's a prayer that calls on God's power, justice, and light to break spiritual blockages, remove harmful forces, and restore your life to one of peace, abundance, and divine protection. As you dive into this powerful prayer, you'll not only feel the shift in your energy, but also open the door to blessings that will transform your life. And the best part? It doesn't require you to have all the answers or understand everything about spiritual warfare. You simply need faith and the courage to pray with conviction. Psalm 76 is a reminder that God's justice prevails, no matter how tough things get. When you use this prayer, you're not just asking for peace. You're actively creating it, with divine intervention on your side. Curious? Ready to see how a few words of prayer can completely transform the energy around you? Stick around, because what you're about to discover is far more than just a prayer. It's a direct line to God's power to break every chain of negativity and invite the peace and protection you've been waiting for. There's something deeply transformative about the power of prayer, especially when it's used as a tool to remove negativity and invite divine protection. This prayer isn't just about words. It's about aligning your heart and mind with the higher forces that guide us all. When you speak these words, you're not just reciting prayers. You are commanding the universe to work in your favor. This kind of prayer doesn't ask for mere protection. It calls for peace to flood your life, gently sweeping away any lingering darkness. The beauty of this prayer lies in its simplicity yet profound power. You see, negativity can creep into our lives from all directions, from people, situations, or even our own doubts. By praying in this way, you're sending a clear message to the universe. Negativity has no place here. As you repeat each line, you not only invite protection, but also open your heart to the peace and blessings that flow from divine sources. Imagine a barrier of light surrounding you, warding off all that does not serve your highest good. What makes this prayer even more powerful is its focus on divine protection. This isn't just about shielding yourself from external forces, but also about safeguarding your inner peace. You are inviting the angels into your life to surround you with love, light, and unwavering support. It's a prayer that connects you directly to God's guidance, drawing on the strength of the Bible and the wisdom of prayer to clear any lingering negative energy. It's more than a request. It's a declaration of peace. Affirmations are an incredibly powerful tool, but their true strength lies in the faith behind them. The speaker encourages you to declare positive statements out loud, not just as words, but as affirmations that resonate deeply with your spirit. When you affirm something, you're not just wishing for it, you're calling it into existence. These positive statements can reshape your entire reality, allowing you to become more aligned with the divine forces around you. Each time you affirm, you're not only reinforcing your own faith, but also sending a ripple of positive energy into the universe. This energy doesn't stop with you. It extends outward, touching those around you. Imagine it like planting seeds in a garden of possibility. The more you plant, the more you nurture, and the more it flourishes. Your thoughts, combined with divine energy, start to manifest your desires, pulling them from the spiritual realm into the physical world. By encouraging the use of affirmations, the speaker shows how important it is to consciously shape your reality. For example, when you say, "I am surrounded by divine protection and peace," you're not merely stating a desire. You're affirming your faith in the power of God and the angels to surround you with love. The energy you send out is both a prayer and a magnet for blessings. This practice not only boosts your faith, but fortifies your connection to God, ensuring that you're in constant alignment with divine energy. In this prayer, the speaker boldly calls upon God's intervention to break the chains of negativity that may be holding us back. Negative influences can be subtle, like envy, curses, or even spiritual oppression. These forces often sneak into our lives unnoticed, affecting our thoughts, emotions, and actions. But through prayer, we can bring these hidden forces into the light, asking for God's strength to eradicate them completely. It's a call for divine intervention to remove the darkness and bring clarity. The prayer's power lies in its specificity. By naming the negative forces, envy, curses, and oppression, the speaker doesn't allow them to remain ambiguous or undefined. When we are specific in our prayer, we are sending a direct request for what we want removed from our lives. It's like cleaning out a cluttered room. You can't just ask for cleanliness. You need to target the mess. The same principle applies to spiritual warfare. By acknowledging these negative forces, you're actively inviting God to work through you to free your spirit from their influence. As you pray, consider the weight that envy and spiritual oppression may have had on your life. Picture those forces dissipating, like dark clouds being cleared by the light of the divine. It's through God's intervention, with the help of the angels, that these negative energies can be broken and replaced with peace and protection. Your faith is the key that unlocks this power, and with each prayer, you are stronger and more aligned with divine guidance. Psalm 76 stands as a mighty testament to God's power and justice. When the speaker references this psalm, they are calling upon God's strength to overcome adversaries and transform negative actions into blessings. This passage is a reminder that no matter what obstacles or enemies we face, God's justice will always prevail. It's not about fighting our battles alone, but about trusting that God will handle them for us, with His divine authority and might. The beauty of invoking Psalm 76 is its ability to shift our perspective on adversity. Often, we see challenges as insurmountable walls, but in reality, they can be transformed into stepping stones. As the psalm teaches, God's justice doesn't just defeat the adversary, it turns the tide in our favor. It's like facing a storm and realizing that every drop of rain is part of a divine plan to cleanse and renew. What once seemed like a curse becomes the very thing that prepares us for greater blessings. This psalm emphasizes that God's power is not limited to distant times or places. It is active and present in our lives today. When we face enemies, whether physical or spiritual, Psalm 76 reminds us that God is always with us. In prayer, you invite God's justice to be enacted in your life, knowing that all the negative forces attempting to harm you are nothing compared to His divine authority. With faith in His power, you are assured that all things work together for good, even if they don't seem like it at first. The prayer's strength lies in its bold declaration: the destruction of all spiritual blockages, fears, and negative energy. These forces often act as invisible walls, preventing us from moving forward in our spiritual journey. By praying for their removal, you're not just asking for relief. You're actively reclaiming your space in the universe. The prayer is an act of empowerment, declaring that nothing can stand between you and your divine purpose. As you speak the words, envision every fear and block being shattered by God's immense power. Spiritual blockages can come in many forms, from unresolved past hurts to self-doubt or even external negativity. But in this prayer, there's a shift from victimhood to victory. You are not asking for change, you are proclaiming it. With each word, you are actively clearing the path to your divine destiny, knowing that with God's protection, nothing can impede your progress. This powerful request for freedom also comes with an affirmation: victory through God's protection. It's a reminder that you are never alone in this journey. With the angels by your side, divine light and strength surround you, ensuring that no force can hold you back. The prayer doesn't just ask for protection, it celebrates the victory already won, reminding you that through God's grace, you are free from all that tries to bind you. The future is yours to shape with His guidance. The speaker's words affirm a powerful truth: God's light and love are transformative forces that have the ability to bring peace, abundance, and restoration into your life. In moments of darkness, it can feel like peace is a distant dream, but through prayer, you invite God's divine light to flood your being. This isn't just about temporary relief. It's about lasting peace that settles deep within, transcending the trials of life. When God's love enters, there's no room left for fear or doubt. God's light doesn't just offer momentary calm. It brings a profound, everlasting sense of abundance. It's as though the very essence of your being aligns with the limitless flow of blessings from above. Imagine a river of divine love washing away scarcity, replacing it with everything you need: physical, emotional, and spiritual abundance. It's not about asking for material wealth, but rather the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you are provided for, surrounded by love and grace. In addition, the prayer offers a declaration of restoration, reversing any harm caused by spiritual forces. This includes healing from emotional wounds, spiritual oppression, and even physical ailments. It's a reminder that no matter the past hurt or darkness you've encountered, God's love has the power to restore you fully. As you affirm this, you're calling on divine energies to heal and replenish every area of your life, transforming every negative experience into a stepping stone toward greater peace and fulfillment. The prayer ends with a bold and empowering declaration of divine protection, calling upon spiritual armor to shield you from any further harm or negativity. This is not just a request. It's a firm statement that you are ready to stand strong, fully protected by God's grace. When you ask for spiritual armor, you're essentially calling upon God's angels to surround you with a shield of light that no negativity can penetrate. It's like donning a suit of divine strength that equips you for whatever challenges lie ahead. This declaration serves as a powerful reminder that you're not walking through life unarmed. With God's protection, you are armed with faith, peace, and love that transcend the physical realm. Spiritual armor doesn't just protect you from external threats. It also strengthens your inner resolve. It fortifies your mind and spirit, ensuring that no matter what happens around you, you remain steadfast in your faith and purpose. As you pray, visualize this armor covering you from head to toe like a glowing, invincible shield. Feel the weight of its protection and the power it gives you to move through life's challenges. By asking for divine armor, you're affirming that you trust God to keep you safe and guide you through any spiritual warfare. With each prayer, you reinforce your connection to divine protection, ensuring that negativity has no place in your life moving forward. Now that you've learned the power of Psalm 76 and how this prayer can break negativity, it's time to put it into practice. Imagine the possibilities when you begin each day by inviting divine protection and peace into your life. What could change for you if you started affirming your faith and sending positive energy into the universe? Perhaps you felt stuck or weighed down by forces you couldn't see, but now, you have the spiritual tools to rise above. Ask yourself, what would your life look like if you truly embraced God's protection every day? How would it feel to have every challenge you face met with strength and faith? The transformation starts with you, with your prayers, your affirmations, and your trust in God's guidance. Don't let negativity control your life any longer. Step into your power today. If you're ready to take the next step, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. By doing so, you'll continue to receive more prayers, teachings, and spiritual tools that will help you live a life of peace, abundance, and divine protection. Let's continue this journey together and empower each other with faith. You're not alone. God, the angels, and His divine protection are with you every step of the way.